Welcome to this episode of Purpose, Power, and Potential, presented by the Top 1%. In my years of reading, studying, researching, and just being human, I have come in contact with many individuals who, despite accomplishing many accolades, have found themselves struggling to understand the true purpose of their lives. While they have created extraordinary visions for their lives and spent their best years going after prestige, wealth, and recognition, they have somehow neglected to take time to focus in on a purpose, meaning, or calling to use as the lens through which they see the world. The reality is, many of the world's most successful people feel a sense of loss and a lack of completeness in their lives. Some have achieved all their career goals and reached tremendous professional success, but it has cost them their family and personal lives. Others have lost the ability to relate to their loved ones due to a lack of intimate relationships. Still others have lost the ability to recognize their own true identity, if in fact they ever developed that identity for themselves to start with. These are real and deep problems. Problems of this magnitude don't deserve quick fixes. They deserve well thought out solutions. My research on this idea of success perception took me back to the success literature published in the 18th and 19th centuries. In this early success literature, people focused much more heavily on a person's inner character, and so equated character ethics, sometimes referred to as eulogy values, such as integrity, humility, fidelity, courage, and justice, to a person's success. These were the honors and accomplishments that a person took to his or her grave. Back in those days, people measured success by virtue of a person's character. It is perhaps for this reason that our founding fathers integrated specific principles and habits through which they believed people could experience true success and enduring happiness into the very wording of our emancipation documents. In stark contrast, the majority of the success literature published over the past 50 years has been largely superficial. It's flooded with concepts such as social image consciousness and surface-level nonsense mantras such as believe and receive. I think we'd all acknowledge that these quick-fix solutions are short-sighted at best and downright damaging at worst. While inner character is still acknowledged as something that's a small piece of success, it's most often treated as a category rather than recognized as foundational. Sadly, a lot of us have fallen prey to this way of thinking. We continue to set expectations that revolve around social perception and are quick to pull down anyone who so dares to defy or deny the system. We do this even at the cost of feeling lost or lacking purpose at the end of it all. A sobering question that we would all do well to ask ourselves immediately is this: what must I have achieved in my life so that when I look back on my life in the last few moments on earth, I'm completely satisfied? Yes, this is a deep question, to say the least. But in my opinion, life really is about deep questions. It's certainly not about shallow questions. I think if you give the question some time and some deep thinking, you'll be very happy with the sense of clarity it will bring you. So how does one find the answer to a question like this? Well, a good exercise to address this question is to just write out a summary of what you want to have achieved in paragraph form. 2 to 3 paragraphs will be adequate, but there really are no limitations. I would begin by first listing your 5 most important values. These are the 5 values that you want to be the guide of your life day to day, and they are also the eulogy values you want your life to have represented when you're no longer living. For example, my 5 most important values are the following: integrity, faith, contribution, growth, and family. These are the values I do my very best to use daily to guide my decisions and keep me on track, or in some cases, get me back on track when I've fallen off. I think we all have a unique set of these values which will guide us through the exercise of getting down in concrete form what exactly it is we want to have achieved during our lifetime. It's very important to me that you perform this exercise, so please write down your 5 most important values in the comments area below and why. In our next episode of Purpose, Power, and Potential, we'll talk about how to transform your brain to maximize what you can achieve. Don't forget to subscribe and follow us on social media so that you can reach the top 1%.